Hello folks, welcome back to Old Boy in Georgia Guitars and More. Today I want to put a water slide decal on a guitar that I've been working on. And as I said in the previous video, this is one of the things that I want to get into doing and showing a little bit. It's nothing really major, but just a little bit of prep work, being ready for it. That's the main thing, to doing this. So I'm going to install this thing, or hopefully I will, and give y'all an idea of, what it's all about, how to do it. So let me try to get the camera in here where you can see a little better, and we'll get to this. Okay, maybe that's gonna show what we want to do right there. That's a little bit too close. Let's back up a little bit right now. First thing, I've trimmed out real close around the edge to this prior to starting the video. Trim out as close as you can get to this, and you'll have a whole lot better job, a lot less, of the film showing around the edges. It just makes it a whole lot better. What I do is I get a little warm water, and I put just a drop of dishwashing liquid in it, which makes it a little slicker, makes it a little easier to move around on the guitar once you get started. So that's just a little help right there. Now the first thing, I want to put just a little bit of water on the guitar. Make sure that the guitar is real clean. There's no wax or no dirt or nothing like that. Go ahead and put a little bit of water on it. Then you just drop the decal in the water, and it'll roll up. And when it starts to unroll, you're kind of getting where you need to, to where it's going to start separating. But just give it a few minutes to work on that, and then we'll apply it to the body. Go ahead and make sure you got your area that you want to put it in, that you've got that, already decided and all. So when you set it on there, you're pretty much where you need to be. Now, what I usually do is I use some tweezers to move it around with, rather than just trying to use my fingers. And one thing about these water slides is they're real easy to stretch. I mean, they're easy to tire, but they're more apt to stretch out of shape than anything else. So we want to be careful about that. So I'm going to get it a little closer in if I can, and see. That's not really where I want it, right there. Maybe everybody can see right there. That'll be, we'll try it right there and see. It's been in here a little while. It's kind of unrolled a little bit. We'll get it out, place it on the guitar, kind of get it in a position we want it to be in. And what I usually do is I'll just try to catch under the edge of the paper, just like so. And then I just start easing the paper, trying to ease the paper out from under it. And I hope this has been in there long enough. Do y'all see how it's starting to ease? Just ease that paper out from under it slow. And not move the decal, just move the paper out from under it. Just real easy like. And that way you don't wrinkle up everything. If you try to move the decal itself off of the paper, you're going to wrinkle it up. It's not going to work. Okay, once we get it on there where we want it, you still got a little room to position things just a little bit. You got plenty of time to do that. Now what I do after that is I take a paper towel and I just gently start working it from the center of the decal to the outside, to get any air, get excess water, all that off of it. I mean, it's just real lightly. You can see how easy you still have time to move it, to position it. But just, real light, because like I say, these will stretch. You can tire it, wrinkle it up, but more or less if you stretch it, it's going to, the image isn't going to be real clear. It's not going to it's not going to look right. You're going to have, you know, a distorted looking image, and that's not what you want. But that's really all there is to it, is just, you know, taking your time and getting it. But the secret to me to this is using like the tweezers to hold your water slide, and just gently slide that paper out from under it. Because if you try to set the paper down and slide this, that's where you're going to get in trouble. So that's about the easiest way I've found to do it. But adding that little bit of dishwashing liquid, I mean just a drop, you know, to a little bowl this size, just a drop, it makes it slicker, you know, if slicker is a word, and it makes it a lot easier, you know, to move it around and come off the paper. It seems to me. I've tried it both ways, with and without it. So, but you know, there it is. I mean, and there's a little character. So that's, you know, it's really not that hard to do. The main thing is getting it trimmed out. And if you put one of these on and you decide you don't like it, or a customer wants to buy the guitar, they don't like the picture, then you can take water and remove it. But you can clear over top of these as well and make it permanent. Okay, there, get this back out a little bit. There we go. So you can actually probably see it better, you know, at a far off. But that adds a little character, a little rockabilly or whatever to the guitar. This guitar is the one that I done the Wilkerson trim on, the last video. So, you know, I've got it in. We got the water slide on. So, and I've also shielded the cavity and put on the pick guard. And I've used some stuff I already had. I had a 93, or have a 93 Squire that I upgraded to Dragonfire pickups. So I'm using the 93 pickups out of it, the same electronics, everything out of it. And this is what, you know, my channel really is all about, to me, is showing everybody how they can take just an average guitar they find at the flea market, yard sale, Craigslist, wherever, Facebook. They can take a $60 guitar or whatever, or build one out of parts and upgrade it and add little touches to it to, you know, really make something their own. For example, this guitar, I bought the body for $20. I bought the neck for $26, which we'll get into that in a minute. I think the pick guard was $12. The trim was $20. The little pin-up girl was like $5. So for $83, I've got, you know, I've got what I've got right here. Now the neck we'll get into is, this was off the internet, and like I say, I give $26 for this. Well, that was a mistake. I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But once I got the neck, the seller had made it known that there was a little divot in the fretboard right there, and I could live with that. But the fret right there has got a gouge in it, and your string's going to catch on that. Also, up here on the sixth, between the 6th and 7th fret, there's a gouge right there, and out of the fretboard. It's going to be hard to see right there. Maybe you can see that, and that's going to be aggravating. I mean, I've leveled the frets and or checked them for level. They were pretty good, and polished them, done the fretboard, and it all looks decent. You know, the nut was cracked. I'm going to put a new nut in it if I was to use it, but I'm really thinking I'm not going to use this neck, because it's just not up to my standard of something I want to come out of my shop. And I've got a local music store that sells my parts casters, and they're in a pretty good demand for them, because people know when they buy one that they're going to get something that's quality made, quality put together, set up right. It's very playable, going to be straight. And, you know, I'm not going to let something like this go out, because your reputation in this business is everything. And if you let something go out of here and it's not right, it's going to come back on you. So, you know, I'll probably look around and kind of find a better neck to go on this guitar. So, you know, that's that. You know, like I say, you buy something online, you win some, you lose some, and I kind of lost on that one. But something else that I've got coming up is I've got this guitar here that I bought the body. Was gonna make an Eddie Van Halen, since it's already been painted up, make like a, you know, Frankenstrat replica type thing. But the more I looked at it, the more I seen that it's, you know, it's not gonna be right. It's the wrong kind of body. It's the, you know, the input or output jack is in the wrong place. It's just not the right body. The pickup configuration is a humbucker, single humbucker. That's not going to be correct. So if I'm going to go to the trouble to do a Frankenstrat replica, I'm going to try to do one that is more exact than that. But what I thought I would do on this is put the Floyd and put like humbucker single in there, and then this neck, which is just sitting on here, I've got to bolt it on. I've got to drill holes. But it's a scallop fretboard, and it's a, you know, AliExpress, I think. Maybe no, I'm not sure now. Maybe I got it off eBay. But I was going to use this on another guitar, and this is actually a really good looking neck. And I was going to use it on a better build that I'm doing, but I actually chipped a place on the headstock. And once I did that, I'm like, no, I'm not going to use that. So it's, I'm going to put all this together. So that's something that's going to be coming up if anybody's interested. I'm going to probably take a piece of aluminum deck plate and make, you know, a pick guard here for it. And that's going to be coming up if anybody's interested. So maybe some of this stuff will help people out that's just kind of wanting to build something on their own, and, you know, build something out of parts they get off the internet, or find something that, you know, at a bargain. And it's not that hard to do with just regular tools. And that's my main goal. So, you know, I appreciate the people subscribe to the channel. And, you know, if you enjoyed this and you want to subscribe, you know, hit the little box. If you know, hit the little bell to get future updates, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and a thumbs down if you didn't. And if you've got any comments or questions, I appreciate that. So until the next time, thank you very much.